Good morning. When I was leaving yesterday, I suddenly became aware of the dust situation in the workshop. Listen to me, I think the damage has been done, but anyway, it's a little bit, I'm going to run through things a little bit with you in terms of how aware you should be of it, because it's a dangerous situation. It's more dangerous, and I had been talking about woods, fruit woods and various other things, especially exotics and that kind of thing, and I had forgot to mention, and I meant to do it ages ago, about the dangers of dust, airborne dust, particles, things like, you know. I'm aware of it myself, basically because many years ago I was working on, I designed and built the Lichgate, I don't know where, anyway, it sat at a restaurant at Craig's Country Park, and it was built out of cedar of Lebanon. Lovely wood, really, really nice wood. And it came out of Edinburgh. At that time, Edinburgh Council had their own sawmill down there just at the side of Craigleith at close to the Botanics. Anyway, we used to get lots of wood out of there because obviously the Arbo squads and everything throughout Edinburgh were thing. But anyway, we're getting oak one day, and it shows you how I had known about certain things, but I hadn't really, usual younger year, not paying attention to this situation. And we're getting oak, and I spotted this big bowl of cedar of Lebanon, and needless to say, we bought it. We had a horizontal bag rack, and boy slapped it up for us. And that. No mention at the time of how dangerous this wood was to work with, or the dust was in particular, and so, you know, you don't know. And so away I went, and I had done a lot with this wood, and turned, as I said, turned it into that. Made the Lichgate and all that, and had turned it, actually sheened it, turned it, so there was dust everywhere and all the rest of it. And it wasn't until later, time after it, I was reading something somewhere, I went, and the dust from Cedar Lebanon, he mentioned that it was to do with building of money boxes back then, wooden money boxes, and it was a popular wood for that. But they had to line the inside of it, because believe it or not, back then, the oil, the thing from the wood, if it came in contact with banknotes back then, would make, and it was the only thing that it would do, but it would make the ink on banknotes run. So I got into it a bit more, and I went, oh dear. And I mentioned the dust, and heart attacks, you can have simulated heart attacks, you can have this, you can have that, you can have, I went, oh my God, I've been working this bloody stuff. Maybe if I'd known all this, I wouldn't have worked it at all, like, but a shame, because it was a really nice bit of work. It's not there now, they've decided to take it away. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't think it's suited their needs at this moment. But anyway, to get back to the dust, and so I ended up reading about a lot more about things, and finding out a bit more about things, and I went, oh right, especially hardwoods, African and South American, and these kind of hardwoods in particular, exotics and whatnot, the dust is extremely dangerous. Some of them, you know, you just can't really work freehand at all. And as I was leaving yesterday, I did notice, I put the lights and all off, and the sun was shining through, and I went, I could see the dust, and I thought, God, I'm not pronouncing that. But I've got a dust extractor up. A filter, anyway, an air filter sits above there, and I do put it on when I'm working. If there's too much dust, I also keep it, it's not cleaning it out, but I also keep it well hoovered. I've got the little hoover thing that runs around, I've got a dust extractor for fitting onto the tools and things like that. So I do try and keep the dust levels down, but when you're working in this situation, it's difficult. You really can't keep it all down. But you'll see I don't wear a mask, but I do have masks. But trying to talk to you and wear a mask, it doesn't really work like that. So, but you do get these face masks, paper thing with the filter situation. Fine if you're working away on bits and pieces, and you can stick it on. They're very cheap. They don't. You can buy a box of them for 20 quid or something, no even that, and so they'll do fine, and they're up to a certain standard for particles, and they'll do the job for a small workshop. It's champion. If you can afford an air filter, certainly put it in, because it does make a difference. I mean, that's a record power one, and it's very good. But you can also get the other type of mask here. This is what's like a sunstroke, and you get this a built-up situation. Better mask because you can get all the different kind of cartridges depending on what you're working on, depending on how fine. It's a science itself, all this dust. It really is. There's so much in it, but I would advise you to read up on things, and certainly keep your mind on that, especially if you're working woods that you don't really know. Most British woods, you know, homegrown timbers, don't really give you too much of a problem, but any dust itself, carcinogenics, it can cause problems. I would like to say that the way I sound now is because of it, but it's probably not. It's probably because I also smoke. And that's probably more than that's else. I need to give myself a warning about smoking down. But I thought I'd run through it with you and just remind you of how dangerous things are, especially if you're given woods and you don't know what they are, and you'd be inclined to start working them. Bear in mind that there is a danger to it all, and some of them are extremely, extremely dangerous. I remember from well back reading it and going, oh my God, and even dust itself, never mind inhaling it, but landing on the skin. Some people are allergic to certain things, and they all have certain oils, certain things in them that, and certainly the foreign ones in particular are dangerous. But I thought I'd just run that through. But if you can, a mask always helps. It's fine. It'll do the job for you, and it's better than no mask at all. I say I will wear it if I'm thinking. But yesterday I went home. But I'm not going to be working on this today. Believe it or not, I've got a couple of reindeers to build. My oldest daughter was on the phone. You know, these bloody log reindeer things. Build one of them, Dad. I went, oh, right, okay, I don't really want them. I'll build it. I don't really like the things, but they're all the kind of craze nowadays. And the wife informed me that they're fetching good money. You should be building these. I was like, oh, I can't bring myself to build these things. So I haven't built one. I'd love to build one, so I need to build another one because I've got two daughters, and so they can't build one without the other. So she'll need to get one too, and so there you are, like, you know. Right? But as I said, just be careful with the dust, and keep the Hoover. Get a good extraction system if you can have it. Air filter, anything to keep the dust levels down. It's a good day. If you can work outside, want to work outside, that's even better. If you've got a bench, you want to take it outside. If there's things. I do admit during the summer I will take, if I'm doing machine work, I will take it outside, set up the bench and everything outside and do it outside because it's too confined a space. And it gathers on everything. I go around it now and again and take off the worst of it as best I can anyway. But you just got to be careful, especially on woods that you don't recognise, and so therefore care must be taken. A while back there was a chap, he must have been renting out a place in Edinburgh. He was selling it on Gumtree actually, and it was very tempting. And these were all sample pieces for clients who were buying exotics. And there was, I can't remember all the names. Beautiful stuff in there. It was just all small, as I say, small cuttings and bits and pieces. And somebody must have said to him, "You sell these are like, you know." and they were very reasonably priced. And I was very tempted, but then I did remind myself that you've got to watch. There's danger involved in a lot of it. Don't want to put you off. Just a little bit of care, and get yourself a masks. If you're working fine stuff, these cartridge ones are a better deal altogether. Fully over, tight up, keep it out of you. Safety glasses, yeah, too, but you pile all this stuff on, you can't see what the bloody hell you're doing. You put that on and the glasses on and steam up and cut your bloody finger off. You know? But I'll get back to you when we'll go back to the canes. It was just, I said, I really need to say something about that because I hadn't mentioned it at all. Anyway, catch you again, cheers.